Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel where I will be doing my makeup. I already started. And I will also be talking about art history. Bear with me because this is new and this is a new thing I'm doing. So if I suck at it, I'm sorry. But I will have fun and enjoy it. I will be doing art history. Talking about art history. Every Wednesday and Friday. Wednesdays will be Women Wednesdays. So I'll be talking about famous women artists from way back when. And it was hard to become famous as a woman in art history up until even recently. But I will be doing that on Wednesdays. On Fridays, even though today's not Friday, but I'm testing this out to see how well I do. So on Fridays, I will be picking an artist and a piece of artwork that they have made and talk about it. And I will be doing my makeup inspired by the painting. I will not put the whole painting on my face, no. Even though I could do that, but I'm not going to. Take forever and a day to do something like that. And I don't have the editing stuff yet. I am just using a little camera. So at the moment, I will be talking about Gustav Klimt and his painting Adele. One of my favorite paintings from him, actually. Anyway, let's get into it. And oh, I forgot to mention that one of my friends, he is writing a theme song for me. So I'm excited to let you hear it eventually because he is a very talented musician, my friend, and he is an incredible person. Anyway, now let's get to the story and let me tell you about Gustav Klimt and his beautiful painting. Okay, so Gustav Klimt was born in 1862. Sorry, fallout. And he died in 1918. And he was a very famous artist of his time. He was commissioned by very prominent families to do a lot of gold leaf and oil paintings. He did The Kiss. He also did Adele, but I am inspired by Adele, but The Kiss has a lot of gold leaf. He was also famous for using gold leaf in a lot of his work. His work is actually just so vibrant and colorful and just full of life. I absolutely love his work. He had beautiful paintings. Well, he did beautiful paintings. And let me start telling you about his life a little bit, where he came from, and the reason he uses gold a lot in his work. He was born in Baumgart, near Vienna. His father was an immigrant to that area, and I got purplish blue on my hair. His father did gold embroidery. That's what his father's job was. They were a very poor family. His mother was an inspired musician, but she never became famous, sadly. But she did have 7 beautiful children. All the boys became artists and were very good at it. And their daughters, they don't say much about their daughters when I did some study. about it, so I'm sorry, guys. I don't have a lot of background on the daughters. But the sons, they did say they were all artists and they were all good at art. And so um, they were born, there were 7 children in that family. They were a very poor family, but seemed like they did pretty well for being poor. His father's name was Ernst Klimt, and his mother was Anna Klimt. So Gustav, he was an oil painter, like I mentioned earlier, and he used a lot of gold in his work. He was commissioned to do quite a bit of paintings. You have probably seen one of his paintings in your lifetime. So he was a very amazing artist, and he became famous in his time. And he still is famous to this day for his beautiful gold work. I'm sorry, I am stopping to give you a little bit of background on Gustav. He loved using women and their figures to do a lot of his paintings. Art Nouveau, which is the movement he was in the Austrian symbolism, an Austrian symbolist, and he was part of the Vienna Art Nouveau movement. Art Nouveau is amazing. It's very beautiful colors, always about the female body. It was very nature paintings. So everything had to do with flowers and nature and women and their long flowing beautiful hair, or their hair looking like this, because this was the style back then. And we all know that time period as the Edwardian period. But the art movement, people, we know it as the Art Nouveau time. Or there was several movements: Art Deco, Art Nouveau, and Arts and Craft movement during those times. So all 3 were from different areas. Arts and Craft is from England. Art Nouveau is more European as well. And then Art Deco is more of an American style. But all of them were influenced by each other. And a lot of Europeans like the Art Deco movement, and a lot of Americans like the Art Nouveau movement. But let's get back to this. So Gustav Klimt was commissioned by Ferdinand to paint his wife, the very beautiful Adele. Adele was 22 when they were commissioned to do the painting. So that was pretty cool. But she also came from a very wealthy, prominent family. So of course, back then, if you had money, you could get a painting of yourself, or, of someone you loved. Because commissioning an artist is not cheap back then, because that was like hiring for photography. So then Gustav agreed to do the commission from 1903 to 1907. He painted Adele twice. He really thought she was a beautiful woman. And her husband was in love with her, really was. He was 17 years older than Adele, but he was good to his wife, and he thought she was absolutely beautiful, which she was. If you look at the paintings and even her pictures, she's a very lovely woman, very beautiful for her time. And so, sorry, trying to fix that little piece that I messed up. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad or noticeable on the camera. Anyway, so Adele stood for Gustav for the painting, and he used a lot of oils and a lot of gold. This is why I'm doing my makeup with a lot of gold. And I think I messed up again. Woohoo! I am just on a roll today, guys. Anyway. Oh, darn. You know, when you try to make things look right, it just poops out on you, especially when you're trying to do a new YouTube page. You know how many times I've tried filming this? God, several, because I was so nervous. I just kept on screwing up over and over. And that's why I had to start with some of my makeup already done. Because I am using a small, cheap camera. Because right now I do not have the equipment to do like the fancy YouTube equipment. Oh, look, I was able to fix it. It's longer than what I wanted, but hey! Anyway, so I am not this fancy YouTuber yet. Someday, maybe. You know, dreams do come true. My dream, though, is to teach art history like I was just doing and telling you about Gustav. His work is very, very beautiful. And that painting that I'm talking to you about, Adele, is in New York. It was auctioned off in 2006, and it is in a New York museum right now. So if you ever go to New York, please look it up. It's breathtaking, and I would love to go to New York to see it in person someday. I do live very far from New York, so someday I will go to New York. And I have been to New York once before, but it was just a quick in and out because I was flying. Oh gosh, I was flying from England back to the States. So, guys, I will be hopefully teaching better and doing a little more research. This was more of a test to see how well I could do and not get too nervous and mess up everything and mess up my makeup and learn how to edit and learn how to just do YouTube videos. I am trying so hard to learn how to do all this because I am not at all computer savvy. My brother got the computer savviness. I am just a simple artist and art historian. I love, 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 love art history. I love, love, love makeup and art. And I will talk about any artists you would like to hear. So if you have any suggestions, just link below to let me know. Because I would love to try new things. I'm not like, let's say I'm not the most like, savvy in art, or I'm just babbling on. I'm sorry, guys. But I would like to teach art history to you all. Oh, it's over here. I would like to teach art history and do makeup and just enjoy beautiful things together with you guys. I did my eyes wrong. Didn't do the powder first, so I'm sorry. I told you, I'm not a makeup artist by any means. But I do love art and art history and makeup and just anything and everything, honestly, that has to do with art. Um, but guys, just comment below and let me know. I will be practicing and trying to get a little better on how I talk and just how I do this whole YouTube channel. And if you have suggestions for me, please don't hesitate. Just be kind, though. Don't don't be rude or mean, because everybody has to start somewhere. And this is my start in trying to doing two things that I love. And I love teaching history, and I love art and makeup. And I just really, really, really just want to try something new with my life. And we're all in quarantine. We're all stuck at home. We're all going through things. And believe me, we're all going through things. This year has been not the easiest of years, for not just because of COVID, not just because of natural disasters, but I have heard so many stories of people going through personal hardships, and it's sad to see how hard people are going through things and just losing people they love and not being able to be with family. So I decided that I wanted to bring some joy and some fun and learning at the same time to YouTube and to people, and to bring a little bit of hope when sometimes it doesn't feel like hope. Because in history, gosh, guys, people back then went through so much and went through such a hardship too. Like, we think we're just, no one will understand our time period. No. Just think of when people went through the Spanish influenza, the Black Plague, the Dancing Plague that killed a whole village. Oh yeah, that one's interesting. Um, there's actually a painting about it, the Dancing Plague. It's amazing. You got to look into it. I like it. Anyway, but guys, just please, please, don't feel like you're the only person going through a hard time, because everybody is going through something in this time. This world is definitely not an easy place to live in right now. Between elections, don't get me started. And just this coronavirus, and just the world has gone upside down really, really bad. But you know what? There's still hope out there. There's still good things out there. And just remember that. Don't let what the world is going through pull you down, because I hope you have family and friends that are there for you and will just remind you that even if you're going through something hard, they're still there and they still love you. And if you don't have anybody, I'm here. I'll be more than happy to be your friend. I know for a long time during this COVID thing, I was struggling, because I am the most social person you will ever meet. And I talk a lot. Can't you tell? That's why I'm going to be a good YouTuber. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. But, and I do like the attention. Woo! Yeah. So people who know me know I do. But guys, seriously, in a serious note, just remember that even though we're all going through things and we're all going through this COVID together, that you are loved, appreciated, and you are beautiful. And people from the past, from history, understand what we went through. So I find comfort in that, because I love history, of course. So I hope you can find comfort in something, either it be religion, history, YouTube, friends, family. I hope you find it, because I have found my peace and my joy through history and through my beliefs and my faith. So I just hope everybody can enjoy and just feel that there's hope out there, because it's so sad when people feel really hopeless and struggle. It's a sad thing to see. I know so many people. I have so many people I know that are struggling through this time, and it is a hard time, because I struggled in the beginning. I really did. And a lot of things happened to me too. And it was just, guys, if you see me patting, I'm just trying to take off the excess color. Anyway, so it is hard. This time is really, really hard, and just not per se fair a lot of times. And just, I've seen so many sadness and heartache, and it is definitely not an easy time. But I am going to try to bring, sorry, I'm trying to fix this, my mess. Anyway, I'm trying to bring a little bit of joy and hope to this dark and damp world right now. But there is beautiful things out there. Like, my hair looks fabulous. And this makeup actually didn't turn out too bad. That makes me so, so happy. So, guys, I just want you to know that you are loved. You are appreciated. And just remember that history has a way of repeating itself. So if we don't want to repeat the bad things in history, and we don't want to go through the hardship of the past, what our ancestors went through, because a lot of art, it's amazing. Artists, people say it's just art, but a lot of it was political, and a lot of it was showing what was going on in that time, and just how hard it really was for them. And we are going through a hard time, and we can learn from our ancestors of how to deal with things and how to work through it as a human race. And we love each other. Check it out, check it out. So, guys, remember, we will get through this together, through everything. And remember, just to show love to everyone and be love. Show and be love. Seriously. Because it is not easy what we're all going through right now. And I'm baffled how a lot of people are coming together and a lot of people are fighting. But at the same time, I have seen more love in this world since all this has started. All this sadness and COVID and the racial stuff as well. I won't really get into that, because we all know, what's going on in the world with the riots and the race, the race stuff, and we all know, and we all have our opinions about it. I will not give mine on YouTube, because this is not a political channel. This is about art history and makeup, and that's how we're going to stick to it. Art history, yes, was very political back then. A lot of churches used art And a lot of people did use art as a political thing. But nowadays, art can be whatever we want it to be, if it's political or not. And there will be times that I will be talking to you guys a little bit about the politics of the past when it comes to art history. But today we won't. Today is just about Gustav Klimt. Well, it was. I kind of veered off subject, but I will get better at explaining and telling stories and telling history the way it is, and the way it should be. So I will get better, and I promise I will learn how to do better in this. And as you can see, my makeup is starting to look fun and almost done. Actually, this look didn't take me too long to do. I need to do my eyebrows, actually. They look terrible. My patchy eyebrows. They're thick, but they're patchy. Because when I was younger, I caught my eyebrows on fire with a grill. Oh yeah, I lost them. Whoosh, gone. That was an interesting time. That's history in the making there. I was 17 years old learning how to use a gas grill. And I was alone at home. So yeah, that was many moons ago, for real. My dad came home and found me looking a mess, trying to eat a burger, in shock, because I had severe burns. I had 2nd-degree burns. They were pretty bad on my arms because the gas grill had a hole on the side, and I thought I closed the lid and I thought I had shut off the gas, but apparently the gas was still running. And I went to put a match. Yes, you know where this is going. I went to put a match in. Whoosh. Luckily, my hair was pulled back because I had very, very long hair back then. My eyebrows, my eyelashes were singed off completely. My arm was 3rd degree, or almost 3rd degree. They were more 2nd-degree burns. It hurts still. Doesn't matter how bad you burn it. It hurts. And my watch melted to my wrist. Fun. Yes, my watch melted to my wrist. And I had to peel that sucker off. And my dad found me when he got home from work. And he freaked out and was just asking me what it was I thinking. I honestly couldn't answer him because I was in still pretty good shock. Goodness. Sorry guys that I don't look at the camera too often. I need to get a better position for my camera, for everything, because I'm still kind of getting the hang of this. So don't be mean. Just joking. So I'm almost done. Love the way my makeup is looking. Very simple, but very bright and bold and beautiful and just creative, from Gustav Klimt. I got the inspiration from his painting, Adele. She was a beautiful woman surrounded by gold. I want to be surrounded by gold. Just joking. But she was a very amazing woman, and her husband knew it, and so did Gustav. And I didn't find anything that they didn't have an affair or anything. I don't think so. It was just he was commissioned for the family to do a beautiful painting of Adele. And she was just amazing in the painting. And the gold. If you see that painting, it's just amazing. And Guys, bear with me. I'm not the greatest at doing my lips for some reason. Never have been. I try. So, I use 2 different colors of red to kind of give it a more pop. I'll be using Suavecita. I love their brand. And no, I'm not sponsored. So I just like their makeup. And guys, I am almost done. Let me see where my little, there we go, my lippy. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this new channel, and I hope that I get better at this time, so give me time. I hope that all of you can enjoy it and just learn a little bit about art and history and just figure out things and enjoy things and just enjoy life. And like I said, we're all going through something right now. Oh, and by the way, most of my makeup that you have seen today is by Tarte Cosmetics. And they are an amazing company. Not sponsored either, but I love Tarte, one of my favorites. And Suavecita, I use some of their stuff, which they have their, I believe they have their own YouTube channel and stuff. I'm not quite sure. Don't take my word on it, but I do use Tarte. Actually, almost everything you saw me use today is by Tarte. The foundation, concealer, it's Shape Tape, or I forget the name. Okay, here we go. So yeah, Shape Tape by Tarte. And even my primer is by Tarte. My eyebrow pencil is Tarte as well. The eyeliner, I bought these eyeliners, like 12 different colors and on Amazon. And they work pretty well for just the eyeliner. Can't use them for anything else on the face because they crack and dry and fall off. But my powder, my translucent powder, so Extraordinary Translucent Powder. It is this little cute thing. And then I also, for translucent, for when I go outside, I use this powder instead. It's from Tarte. It's the C Tarte, and it's the setting and protecting powder. It has SPF 30. And guys, I think that's it. This is from the Body Shop, my pencil. My favorite company from London, well, England in general. And then my setting spray is from Pixie. I love that setting spray. Spray it on. And I learned something from Nikki Tutorial. Hit it. That way it dries and it sets well. So guys, thank you for coming on and being a part of my new YouTube channel. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. And just give me ideas. And what else? I've babbled on long enough. But give me ideas and let me know what you like and don't like. And hopefully I will give more history and more stories and I will find out more. Today was, like I said, a test trial for me to learn and for me to try things and just figure out how this all works. Love you. Thank you so much and being patient with me today. God bless and have a great day.